I like my cheese to smell like my woman.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hell yeah, like they're gonna take all my shit while I'm asleep. Fuck yeah, dude. I love fucking a dangerous chick. I'm like, I should not be doing this at all.
So I'm gonna get your dick on collateral.
Yeah. Shit on these walls, right?
You know what I had a chick tell me recently, and she didn't mean it this way, but it came out this way. This chick came over to watch TV, and the first thing she said was, "I'm not gonna have sex with you." So I knew she was gonna have sex with me.
Duh.
But she was sucking my dick. She goes, "You have the softest dick ever." And I was like, "Don't say like what?"
Never say that again.
And she goes, "No, like I mean, your dick skin is soft." I was like, "What kind of rough dicks are you sucking?" Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Don't suck a rough dick.
Bumpy and rough and ashy.
She's like, my last boyfriend had eczema on his cock.
Which that's a thing apparently, actually.
Yeah, you gotta jerk off with like special lubrication.
And literally, I was just like, "That's Dove, baby."
That's good.
But she thought I was upset that she was just leaving. I was like, "No, whatever." She goes, "Look, I'm sorry you're a stranger, but I needed to come." And I was like,
I'm not arguing with you.
I was like, good job.
Can you tell other people I made you come? I feel like,
Could you tweet
can you
this?
leave a good review?
Can we take a picture?
Can you help me bring some business in?
I'll blur your face. Can we video
I have a
this?
Yelp page for my penis.
I'll tell people you spit. I don't care. That's fine.
Yeah.
I think we're going to use a sound check.
Yeah.
For sure. I had to explain to the chiropractor that I threw my hip out by fucking. And then she's like, "Huh?" And I was like, "I found a new position, but I'm paying for it." And then I'll tell you guys on the episode in a minute. It's so ridiculous.
Oh, we're not on it yet?
I mean, it's going, but I didn't do the... Well, fuck it. Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. Glad to be back with you guys. It's been a couple of weeks. And I want to say before we get started, thank you to our new listeners, subscribers, whatever you want to call it. I think it's the first time I could say that and mean it. No, seriously, a few weeks ago, I started actually taking an interest in my work. And our YouTube only had 1,300 views over like 100 videos, which is less than ass. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's like the scum off a hair on an ass. It's so bad.
It's not good.
But now I've been working on stuff, and today when I checked last, we were at like almost 21,000 views, and we got a bunch of new subscribers. We passed subscriber number 69. I meant to mark that momentous occasion. But if you're new to the podcast, thank you guys for being here. If you've seen the clips, you know how fucking filthy we get on here. You know how nasty it gets. It's not that we try to be that way, but they always say in entertainment to be yourself. So that's what we're doing. We're just being the filthy fucking garbage humans we are. And of course, I'm talking about myself in general. I'm not saying about you guys, but
it's implied.
I'm here.
Yeah, it's implied. And you ended up here.
We're of like-minded individuals here.
This is nobody's goal to be here, not even mine. And I bought all this shit. And so did Jason.
Made it here, right?
Yeah.
You know.
But we're back this week. You hear that crack open?
At a strip club in Killeen.
Yeah, that's not a strip club. That's a punishment. But with me, as always, Jason. What's up, Jason?
What's up, man? Been a while since I saw you.
Yeah, it actually has been a couple of weeks. I got some calls to go on the road and just
doing the damn thing.
Yeah, just trying to do the thing.
Fucking
And like I said a minute ago, I threw my hip out fucking, so I've been immobile. That's right. Your boy fucks not well, but I still get it, son.
This guy's dropping seeds in different states and shit.
Oh, dude. If you want to plant a forest, you got to drop a lot of seeds in a lot of places. But with us this week's special guest, we've been wanting to get you on for a minute, actually, Furman.
I remember you mentioning many times.
Yeah.
I think you did.
Yeah, we just never told you about it. But with us, our guest is comedian Furman Lee. What's up, Furman?
Oh, what's up, dude? Thank you guys for having me, man.
Yeah, Jason actually got to see you perform on my Mikey B and Friends show at the Improv.
Ah, nice.
They said you were hilarious. They liked you, I think, more than most of the other people.
I was with a group of like some girls, mostly girls, and a couple guys.
Favorite audience member.
Yes, and they all said that you were the funniest. That was for the evening. Yeah, they
besides
liked you.
me.
Besides
because I was standing
Mike, of course.
When I was standing there, when I walked away, I'm sure like, yeah, but the other dude should have been headlining.
Well, what's funny is they all knew Mike and they hadn't seen him perform before, so actually they were very impressed on how you had performed and everything.
He really does comedy.
Yeah. Not
he's
really,
for real.
He's for real.
I can be up there long enough to fool a crowd for about 30 minutes, and then it's like, who the fuck? What the fuck is this?
Well, they saw you schmoozing too. They saw you shaking hands with everyone and taking pictures.
I kissed a bunch of hands. I shook some babies.
Ate some ass.
Yeah, they were like, I did eat some ass that night, actually.
That's entertainment.
Yeah. I ate some ass, and then I ended up at a party, and like, if you guys are on our social media, you probably saw I talked about quitting Coke, and it's going. But this is before that. I was at a party and we were doing Coke, and I don't know, I was on a big high. You know, I got to headline Improv.
Yeah.
And we were doing coke, and I came around the corner to where the coke was stored, and I was going to chop some up, and there's a bag. But I come around the corner, and there's the coke bag, and next to it is somebody's gun. There's just a gun sitting there. And I
Well,
was
you
like,
have to assume a gun is close by coke.
yeah, but you're not supposed to see it. Yeah, it's just it's like a lot
Don't
of
ask, don't tell.
yeah, it's just floating in the wind, you know. It's like one of my farts on a road trip. You don't know if it's there, but it's there.
You suspect it's there, but you don't necessarily want to see it.
And I went and got the dude that I don't want to use his name, but fuck it, I will. Hi, Tyler. What's up, Tyler Welty? Shout out. But I was like, hey,
don't know
dude,
this guy.
whose gun is this? You actually met him that night. But you actually bought each other shots too. And I think you got jealous when you kissed me on the cheek, which was also weird. But I said we wouldn't talk about it. Anyways,
I remember him now.
I saw the gun sitting there, and I was like, Tyler, whose gun is this? He's like, oh, sorry, I'll take care of it. And he went to grab it, and I put my hand down. I was like, hold on a second. And then I used it to break up the coke. And I was like, all right, now get this thing the fuck out of here. I was like, let me wipe that off real quick.
Let me lick the butt real quick.
Oh, it looks like I'm about to commit suicide now. I'm just doing a nummy gummy over here.
Everybody's got their own kink, you know.
Oh, he's really sad. No, actually, he's happier than ever. Yeah, and it was a crazy night. But it was fun, and you killed it on that show, dude. You did fucking excellent, and especially going up early. And I think you were still like having to warm up the crowd, and you had a great set that night.
No,
so.
thank you, man. That's
Yeah,
a fun
I
night.
didn't know you had any jokes. No,
I don't know. I've been doing comedy for 4
Guys off
years.
the street and shit.
Yeah, he was actually the janitor when we started the show, and we're like,
No,
"Hey,
my-
man." No.
Now I've just learned if you just go on the stage, pull out your dick, and just jerk off in front of the crowd, they love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna step in seriously and say, don't ever stop doing that.
I mean,
Oh,
if that's
did
your
it work
goal,
that
it's
night?
it's attainable. It's
Yeah.
just in a different market.
3
maybe.
applause breaks.
It's definitely attainable. I love puns. How long? So you just said how long have you been doing comedy?
4 years.
4
I
years.
started right after I graduated college.
Where'd you start at?
Technically, I started in College Station. I was like doing like this shitty ass mic that was like once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But I don't count that.
Were the people
Yeah.
there were like louder than you on the stage?
No, that was the thing.
It
Because
was a respectful.
It was a respectful
mic?
environment because it's still like
Okay.
you're in a college town, artsy fartsy people are gonna come there. And then you have your local people. Then there's that one supportive local bar. So since it was every 2 weeks, people would be like, "Oh yeah, we enjoy it." Like, but I think my first time on stage, I was on stage for 25 minutes. My first open mic.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
long, right?
Yeah, that's.
Wow.
I pray to get 25 minutes booking time now.
Yeah, you
Like,
haven't done 25 minutes since. have you?
What? At a bar. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
that was crazy. So it was like, but it was fun. It was just like shit like that. But then I moved to Dallas that same year. So it was like 2017. The Dallas scene, that was like, that's what that. When you're in a scene, you can tell from being in a scene and being in a place where there's people who are like, oh, I want to do comedy. But it's like, you're telling the same jokes every other week.
Yeah.
To the same fucking people. You're not really improving. You're just
And
telling
there's not
people
really
you're
a
doing
chance
comedy.
to. You
No.
literally have to travel, especially if you're in College Station. You'd have to go to Austin.
You gotta go to Houston, Austin.
maybe Waco. I don't know how much is in Waco.
You
I know
gotta
they have
almost-
shows
you
sometimes.
gotta almost
It's
but-
so
like-
much more than College Station.
You have to almost be like Country Mouse and City Mouse and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
I actually came across that book today, throwing shit away out of closets today. That was my kids. Yeah.
Jason's going to read his Dr. Seuss in a minute.
Like, that reminded me of that situation. You know?
And then the cat in the hat when he sat and he shat. I don't know.
You don't
I
get
got-
rid of
I got-
Cat in the Hat books. You keep those.
No, you keep those. That guy might have touched kids or something, and then those books are worth money on the black market or something. Yeah. Priceless. As in, you'll get arrested and you won't get any money for having this.
None.
Yeah. So what made you want to do comedy?
I hate to say this sounds. I feel like this sounds so cliche.
I just try to get all of my guests to say something super gay.
It
And it's
sounds
okay to be gay,
it
but some
sounds
shit's
gay.
just
It's
gay.
like I was like the AB honor roll kid. And so, like, I feel like I took the path you're supposed to take and all that shit where you go to, especially I'm from the fucking project. So it's like, you come, where I'm from, it's like, oh yeah, you're not going to get out of here. So I go to college, get the good job. You got the suit and tie job with the shits. And it's like, oh yeah, this fucking sucks. Like,
Yeah.
you have to come and be around people you don't like.
Talk
you
about the
hate,
weather.
Talk about the fucking weather.
Ugh. Your
And, like,
weekend.
you can't talk about reality because like everyone here is like not on your side politically.
And you see those people all the time, but they are not your friends.
They're not your
No,
friend.
you have to
They're
hide
not
who
your
you are,
friends.
because if they knew who you are, you'd be fired.
You'd be
Or sent to jail.
I eventually got fired from
Exactly.
the job because like I eventually like when I started doing comedy, I still was working at the place, and then like they found my Facebook Facebook page, and they were like, "Who the fuck?"
I've seen your Facebook.
Yeah, you've seen my Facebook.
I would fire you. I'd be like, "What the fuck, dude? Don't tell people you work here. Take that off your page."
It wasn't on my page. So when people like, you know how Facebook works, like they just pull people up who are around you. So people from my job will like send me friend requests, and I'd be like, no, but my page wasn't private, and they'd be like. And so I got like, they had like on my fucking firing contract, they had like screenshots of my Facebook posts, and I was like, oh yeah, I did tweet that while I was here. And they're like, you can't do this on company time, and it's so heinous. I was like, I'm just talking about jacking off.
Yeah. Then why do you have 16 tweets about Rwanda? What are you talking? Oh, real Wanda. I get it. Yeah.
Wow.
But no, it was fun. It was fucking. So yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like the corporate shits, and yeah, I get paid to be stupid. It's not a lot, but it's fun.
Yeah, fuck it. Hey, I mean, if it's sustainable,
it's sustainable at some point.
Yeah.
Dude, seriously, it's same like when I wasn't skipping school, I would actually get good grades. Like I got academic recognition on all state testing ever. But I know I seem dumb, but I think I'm stupid still. Like I know I'm stupid. But I just wanted to do comedy because basically, I want to do comedy because everybody always talks over me and interrupts me. And when I'm on stage, I have the microphone and I can kick someone the fuck out.
It's my turn. You're like, it's my turn.
Oh, yeah. I think my favorite part about doing comedy is like, I've always learned to be the funny friend throughout life where like, oh, yeah, I know how to say the right thing at the right time to make everyone in the circle laugh.
I've always done that. I've always, like, if a friend got in trouble with something or something happened, I would always try to think of something to say so when we were all together to, like, do a bit and, like, make fun of them and get everyone to laugh.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize till I was doing comedy, I was like, oh, that kind of is writing. I just got to do it for a general crowd, not just for the three fucking dumbasses that I know.
Fuck the general crowd. I do it for myself.
Yeah,
I do it for myself. My favorite part about doing comedy is I'm a weird fucking guy. And I know I sit by myself like all the time and I'll just get high and I'll think about the craziest shit. And I'm like, this is funny. But I can't just come out and start a conversation. But you know what's funny? Homophobic pedophiles. Like no one's that's not an everyday.
Like, why are we talking about
this? What the fuck are you talking about? But when I have the mic in my hand and there's lights on me and everyone's just like, oh yeah.
I'm just picturing homophobic pedophiles in my mind.
Homophobic pedophiles.
Like you molested he's like, get out of here, queer.
Yeah, queer. You fuck little boys. Like,
ew, this little boy fucked a man. He's gross.
It's still gay, no matter what age you're going for.
I think the title. I thought of this title before we even started, and I think already that we can say this will probably be the title. Will be cancel these men.
Cancel these
men.
Yeah,
very likely. Very likely.
Yeah, very likely. But
it's associated.
I'm not saying I like homophobic pedophiles.
I just find it humorous.
I find it ironic.
It's very entertaining.
Sweet irony.
There probably is a separate faction that they don't like each other.
Faction.
Yeah.
There definitely is.
So moving on.
I can't talk about that too much.
Don't worry, I'll edit it out.
Yeah.
Anyways, Jason, you got some questions for us? Let's move on to the next.
For the couple of weeks, I've had lots of thoughts and shit. And here's
thoughts?
one. Yeah, here's one that came up. Just
incredible thoughts.
If someone does shit in the car, is that car done or
like
salvageable?
Actually shits in the car?
Yeah, shits in the car.
Oh man, the car I have now would be tough because I like my car, but I think some things don't wash out. Right?
The diarrhea smell. What if it's a dog that had like parvo that like just lays diarrhea lava in the seat?
My dog did do a watery shit in the back of my car literally like 3 weeks ago.
Human shit.
But
like
she's little.
Too?
But she's let's say humans because dog shit. I cleaned it out and actually you can't smell it in there. I'd say humans. I think that car is done, dude. I think I'm driving that thing down to East Dallas and leaving the keys in it, dude. I think I'm going to a hamburger stand and I'm Ubering back.
Dude, I'm just gonna like break out the side window and be like, it's stolen. Some crackhead stole it and shat in it.
Yeah.
What if it's like puked all over or something? What takes the car like something like that to happen that it's just done? You're like, there's no
the shit.
The shit.
A bum orgy.
Someone else's puke. I can puke in my car if I get fucked up.
Cheers. I have puked in my car.
If someone else projectile vomits in my car, I can't go out of my way to clean that up.
Yeah, I projectile vomited in someone else's car. Dude, one of the first times I got drunk when I was like 16, a friend that lived across the street, his name was Chaz. So you can just picture what this fucking guy looked like.
Deserves to get his car puked in.
Yeah, and he had one of those old Mercury Cougars, a 2-door. And he takes me to this house party. It's my first house party. And like they had told us ahead of time they were out of room in the fridge. We had so much alcohol. So they were like, bring coolers. So we bring these coolers and we bring it in. Like they literally just, their parents were out of town. So they threw all the food away. Fucking hilarious. I got so drunk. I remember I was outside because the bathroom line was too long. I was just peeing next to this car, and I was just sitting there peeing. I hear girls laughing, and I look around, and the car's full of girls that are smoking a joint. And I got my little fucking 16-year-old dick out, which it's probably smaller now, but I got it out, and they're laughing. And I turned around, I'm like, "Oh hey!" And they're like, "Nice dick." So I started just shaking it. And I peed on the,
That's what you do. You got to show it off. You got to show it
on the
off.
car.
I can do this. Can you?
Some got in the car. But I remember when he took me home, like before we went to the party, we went to Taco Bell. And I remember exactly what I ate. It was the Baja chicken chalupas. And they don't even make those
They don't make
anymore.
those. I love that Baja chicken
But I can't eat them because...
with that corn relish on it. Yeah.
Dude, so when he's driving me home, I'm in the back seat. And I had to spit, and it's the first time I'm this drunk. I'd been drunk before, but this is the first time I'm like fucking piss hammered, fucking barely walk drunk. And I'm like, I thought his back window was down. And I kept like spitting out of it. It didn't roll down. It was a 2-door.
Yeah.
You just
And
spit
then,
those.
and then
Your
and he's-
windows are real foggy back here, man.
He's like screaming. He's like, "Stop spitting in my car!" I was like, "I don't feel good." And then I projectiled onto it. And then he's like, "Stop! It doesn't roll down." I was like, "Oh!" And I tried to do this, and then I puked. He said there was puddles everywhere.
Oh, shit.
He drove me to the worst part of town and let me out.
Yeah.
And I guess I walked home. My sister said I came stumbling through the yard like Uma Thurman in Kill Bill. It was just like dirt coming off me like a ghoul. And she said she said she was in the yard. And she said I walked right by her, didn't even acknowledge her, and it took me 10 minutes to get my key in the door, and then I realized the door was already open. And then I went and I passed out on my bed, and I threw up a pile of chicken Baja chalupa next to it. And that smell never left that room, and it was shag carpet.
Ooh.
So it was in there. And since I can't eat the Baja thing, but yeah, it's
Well, luckily it's not a menu item anymore.
yeah.
So.
I feel like he still drives this car, and that was
This is what happened.
23
that's
years
why
ago.
the Baja chicken chalupa is off the menu. He left a review on Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
talked
They
about
just
how
Dude, I fucking
And
Baja.
it lit a fire. It lit a fire with other people that were just like, we won't have this.
Well,
like someone else also projectile vomited Baja chicken chalupa in
Well,
my car.
you know why they call it Baja, right?
Because you make that sound?
That's the sound. Anyways,
All right.
yeah,
How about this? Do you think puke tastes like it smells?
I think so. I've smelled my puke and tasted my puke.
Yeah, I've done both.
And
It
it's-
tastes just like it went.
What about other people's puke? Does it taste like it smells?
You just give me an digestion.
It depends. Like, what type of puke are we talking? Like, are we talking like dinner puke or like alcohol?
Are we talking
puke?
like just straight
Like,
alcohul? Like food
'cause, like, if
chunks?
someone
Alcohol
like puked
puke
up
is gonna
like
have a
steak and
sweetness.
potatoes,
Yeah.
that's nice. But like, but like they just puked up a cabaret. That's kind of too spicy.
Yeah, what if it's like a beer and elote puke? I feel
would-
like it's too savory.
The
It's
wine
like,
would be
it's too
going through like
rich.
a new
A
fermentation.
new fermentation.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, this hasn't aged long enough.
Fermentation.
There you go.
Fermentation?
My name's Furman because I like to let my penis like sit in women after I come
And fermentate.
fermentate.
I feel like you should have the women fermentate before you get to them too. Also, right? They gotta age a little bit, like a dead grape juice.
Oh, that's my favorite one. Women with wills.
With what?
Women with wills. Old women living off their husband's pension plan.
Yes. Yes.
Cashing somebody's insurance check.
It's like, hey, I like your little fucking old lady fro. It looking good today.
Ooh, I like the way them wrinkles sit on them bones, girl.
Hey, baby, I made you scrambled eggs. You don't even need to put your teeth in. I didn't even
feed
cook them
you.
all the way. Yeah, they're soft. Here, eat them out of my belly button. No cheese because I know last time that. Yeah, we got a new mattress.
Your skin is feeling less elasticy today. Are you doing something new?
Oh, your skin is tight. Oh, close the door on her. My bad. My bad. Hold on. Is that her?
My bad. She got caught in the door.
She gets in the car and sits down, and she looks young. You're like, I think you closed it on your flaps.
She's like, no, I look better this way.
You're like, can we just have a doctor just like laser it off and seal it up real quick?
What about? Hey, bae. Okay, just checking. She's alive still.
Put the mirror up to her face and see her breath. She'd be like, hey, baby, I'm horny. Take your teeth out.
You don't have to do anything just later.
You don't need cocaine for a nummy gummy, dude.
Yes.
Cancel these men.
No, I dated this one old chick, dude. She was like into kinky stuff, like into like super dangerous.
You didn't have
role
to
play.
get a Dodge Stratus from her, did you?
Nah, I would
Okay,
push her
just making
down
sure first.
without her
All
safe
right.
without her
Man,
safe
only
alert on her. She'd be like, press the button. I'd be like,
Her safe word was life alert. Don't worry, y'all. This isn't COVID. I just have sailor's rot.
Yeah, I got smoker's cough.
Yeah, it's herpes.
What's
It's
your
herpes.
excuse? Nothing. He hasn't coughed once.
Yeah.
Super healthy.
Immaculate lungs.
Yeah.
Dude, I smoked a lot of weed.
How old are you?
26.
Oh, he's in his 20s. The COVID doesn't affect him, according to
yeah,
Joe
he'll
Rogan.
be fine,
Everybody.
dude.
Yeah.
Nah, COVID just helps me kill my grandparents.
Yeah, dude. COVID just helps you get that fucking 98 Lincoln that's pristine condition faster.
Without having to
I'd love to
ask
have
for
one
it
of those.
anymore.
Yeah,
Right?
ask
Yeah.
for it. I know the miles aren't really what they say because she's been trying to resell it for years.
Yeah, but that's okay. We can resell it. We'll take a discount.
How about this? Go to Would You Rather. Would you rather give up bathing for a month or give up the internet for a
Bathing.
month? Bathing.
Yeah. How do you
bathing
live?
too.
Like
Yeah, 'cause
easy.
I could not bathe and still be on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Start a little
I don't-
challenge.
I don't do anything physical. I only sweat when I'm on stage, and that's adrenaline. Other than that, I'll be fine. Like you and I grew up in the era with no internet. I remember not even have a computer in my home till I was like 38, and I'm 39 now.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go back, dude. Like people say, oh, back in the days there was no internet, kids played outside. Yeah, it's fucking dangerous out there. You know why? Because there's kids out there playing and they have guns and they have herpes and they fucking finger
COVID.
each other
They all
and
have
smoke
COVID.
meth.
And now they're armed with COVID.
Now they're armed with biological warfare. All right, fuck that.
Jesse's giving everyone COVID.
Yeah.
And everyone.
That's the new bully thing. The bully walks around the school without a mask.
This coffee, he sneezed on your locker. Open it with your mouth.
Open it.
Hey, don't walk in the alley. That bum has COVID. He'll cough on you.
That's not a bum. That's a teacher.
Same thing.
They need to make more money.
Would you rather lick your own dirty underwear or suck your own dirty socks?
Oh, man. How long have I been wearing the underwear and how long have I been wearing the socks?
However long you average your underwear. I don't know. Dirty.
That's 2 days.
It
Let's say
depends.
lots of farts. Lots of farts. Some nut smell, maybe.
Because I
Implied.
come and sometimes
Some
just put
piss
it back in there.
drips. Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't smell my drawers.
Oh,
Well, I could smell my drawers.
man, I'm
my
ju-
feet stank.
See, I don't have smelly feet. Weirdly, for a larger guy, my feet just, and you can even attest as roommates, there's only been a handful of times where you could actually smell them.
But let's
because
just
I went
imagine,
a month
let's
without
just imagine
but
it's your worst underwear experience.
I have to go sock. I can't
Or
give
underwear.
myself the diseases that
I would do
carry in
underwear,
my
too.
undercarriage, dude.
I would do underwear
Yeah.
also, man.
underwear.
I've had some super stinky
No,
fucking
I would,
socks, boy.
I would pick socks. I would do that. Yeah.
Suck on the socks. Like,
They the best.
You
side
want
of
to
it.
suck on some shit?
I'm just gonna lick the underwear.
Now, I can say you can lick the underwear.
Just lick
Oh,
the
you just
underwear.
lick it?
Just lick it.
Can you
can
pick where?
like whiff it up,
Can you pick where you get to lick
No,
it?
it has to be like in the center of
like
like,
right in the center, where right where your gooch sits.
Yeah.
Inside or out?
Inside.
The end.
You know what? My balls are pretty long, and the bottom of them, the sweat hardly ever makes it down there because they're so long. I'll lick my undies.
Okay.
Yeah.
We converted you.
I'll lick my sack
Converted
carrier. My fucking.
Welcome to the ball licking community.
I mean,
Welcome to Undie Munchers.
Undie Munchers.
That might be the title.
not very
Undie Munchers.
anonymous.
Yeah. Are we moving on now?
What are we looking like on time?
We got time if you
No,
got
I
another
got plenty,
question.
man.
I think my favorite part about smelling my underwear is like if you get lucky
Wait a minute.
enough.
You like smelling your underwear?
I've smelled my underwear
Everyone
before.
knows
I'll
the
say
smell
that.
of their
I won't
own
say-
underwear.
I won't say I've done it more than once, but I'll say I've done it once for sure.
I'll say you've done it more than once.
Have you ever? You know the smell of
I
your
won't
underwear.
disagree.
Because how do you develop a favorite thing by one time? I wouldn't go to Dairy
But this
Queen
is
once
it.
and be like, you know what my favorite thing in Dairy
Okay,
Queen
let me
is?
say this. You can hypothetically look up and like say you've had sex or something like
Yeah.
within that time. You can smell your partner on your underwear.
You could.
Because you're just like, oh yeah.
Dude.
Oh,
It's
Tabrisha.
y'all together.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that's my favorite part about having a beard is tasting last night's love.
Oh, the
smell,
the reminiscence.
I love and hate it. I love and hate it.
Right there, right there. If I get a taco, you know,
You want
I
to
just-
take a shower? No, I'm good.
No, I'm
dude,
good.
if I'm eating a taco or something, I'll just pluck out a couple mustache hairs and sprinkle them in like cilantro, like some fucking like some cilantro pussy hair.
You'll,
Whatever
like,
fucking,
you'll lie to yourself and convince yourself it's her pubes.
dude,
It's her.
I fucking,
I'm eating
I'm
and
about to
consuming
come
her.
right now, dude. I'm about to fucking mayonnaise up these draws. I'm gonna have a rich taste. But that's my favorite part of having a beard. I even had a chick mention it. I had a girl say it recently. When she goes, "Don't wash your beard." I was like, "I never do." I felt like it was in a movie. I was like, "I never do," and I didn't. Yeah.
There's like 1,100 memories
I hate
in
when you
these
walk
hairs.
around with pussy on your beard, dude. You can't go to an open mic after having pussy on your beard.
Dude, I specifically would rather go that way, dude.
You're on a high.
Because at least
All
it's
the
one-
comics, then all the comics are just around you and they don't know why.
Like somebody's got like a little bit of a funky smell. And you're just like, that's my pussy beard.
Pussy beard. They're like, dude, I almost fucking made out with you.
That's only. I would rather go no mic with pussy juice in my beard because at least one good thing is happening for me today. Okay, it's an open mic.
What if somebody gets like close to your ear to tell you a secret and they get like a little taste? Their lip just touches like your beard a little. They're like,
I'd be like, you got a whiff of that? Blow it back in my
was
mouth.
that Monica?
Like, shut up, dude. She didn't want to tell anybody she fucked me. Be quiet. We both agreed it's better.
How about this? Would you rather get your balls tattooed or have your butt cheeks pierced?
Pierced together or just pierced individually?
Yeah, pierced, whatever, just anything.
What are you getting tattooed on your balls?
Just whatever.
Like your initials. Like you get the bat symbol tattooed on your balls.
That symbol. I would get lift with legs.
Like an apple, a little apple symbol, you know?
Yeah. I'd get
A Wi-Fi bar.
I'd get one of those
A little
signs.
lick here stamp.
Yeah.
You know when you go into like McDonald's and they're mopping and they got the yellow signs?
Yeah.
I'd get that. Caution, peace on Mahal. The floor's wet.
And what if you get a soccer ball and like a basketball on the other one, you know?
I'd get boobs tattooed on my balls. they look like old ladies 50 bazooms because my balls are so long.
You get areolas tattooed on your
Yeah.
nutsack.
Nice nipples. Nipples on your nuts.
What about your nickname? Hey, titty balls, come here. Hey, tit
Nipple
nuts. Yeah. Nipple nuts.
Nipple nuts.
Fuck, they're
Hey,
gonna
nip nuts.
they're gonna pull all of our episodes after this. They're
I
just
feel
gonna-
like when we met earlier tonight again, we set a bad precedent about the dick and fart jokes. You know, it's we dove down there pretty quick.
I'm just gonna drink more. Fuck it.
Yeah, we good on time. We got another.
Let's do one more question, and we're at the time to move on. Use our. If you guys haven't noticed, we'll get to this in a minute. We got a new spin wheel here. We upgraded. That's from not the money we make from this podcast because I haven't made a single fucking dollar.
FYI. Yeah.
But I took something back from Amazon. I had in my room for like 6 months, and they accepted it. So I used the credit on this bad boy.
Patreon's coming soon.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Our page went up, Furman. Just a side note, like I told you, it's like 21,000 views. Just to throw that in and feel good about myself.
Yeah.
Small brag.
Yeah. Me and Jason both had the idea. We were talking. We're like monetize. I looked it up, and we're nowhere near monetized. You know, I was like,
No.
I still
stop looking that up.
I still have less views than a 12-year-old. So
On
it's fine.
views, we're halfway there. On
gotta have a kid so you can
subscribers,
exploit them.
yeah, we're not.
Yeah. Well, it's not even the views; it's the watch time. 40,000
Gotcha,
hours
gotcha.
watch time. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
You said you had one more.
Yeah. All right. So this is good for you guys going on stage. Would you rather poop your pants every time somebody said your name, or have a bloody nose every time you said something funny?
Poop
Both
my
are
pants.
messy. Both
Poop
are
my
messy.
pants.
I would do bloody nose because then my recent I would just keep saying, oh yeah, I do cocaine. Everybody every time they laugh.
Your act would be the bloody nose guy.
I'd be the bloody nose.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I do
Bert
cocaine.
Kreischer takes his shirt off. You have a bloody nose.
Yeah. He has a face period during his set.
Hey, anybody got any tampons? Like it's a thing to bring nose tampons to my shows.
See,
Throw it on the stage.
that could be your merch, dude. It could be little nose tampons, and they look like
Hell
real
yeah.
ones. Dude, I wouldn't even do the cocaine joke. I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, guys. My nose just turned 18.
My nose just turned 18.
My nose is a lady now.
Oh, my nose just became a woman.
Yeah. My nose identifies as a woman that's always on her period. Yeah. I think I'd take the poop pants because I would just wear a diaper on show day.
There you go.
Yeah.
And they say your name twice. Once coming up and once.
Well, I say it at the end. Oh, yeah. No, they say it when they announce the show. And then the host says it, and then at the end of the show, the host says it again.
Yeah.
And sometimes I say it too.
Just
So
imagine
4
after
craps.
the show, someone's trying to find you. Hey, Mikey B.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I take a picture with you? And you're just a
that's-
shitty
You're
guy.
like, I am sitting on an entire meatloaf of shit right now in my fucking good night.
Oh, you want to buy a shirt?
Good nights.
I'll be right back. You want to buy a shirt? The shitter's full. I
Can I
gotta.
get a Mikey B sticker?
No, I don't have Mikey B stickers. Fuck. Now I said it.
Yeah, you just shit.
And the
That's
thing
two
is,
shits.
my name is such a novelty too, Mikey B, because I choose to just be a cartoon and a piece of shit human. That after a show, there's always the dudes, you know, that want to be cool, and they come out in the lobby. I'm there, like standing by my shirts, not selling them, and people are always like Mikey B, and every time I'd be like, yeah. Sorry, my ass just came in my diaper.
Sorry, my ass just exploded.
Yeah, okay, I'll take the other one. What was it, bloody nose? Yeah, I'll just do that. Yeah, since I quit Coke, it does this. Guess I better keep doing Coke.
I mean, you're just constantly putting out a bloody nose, I guess, you know.
But also in COVID, they'd be like, this man is disgusting and gonna kill us.
Biohazard.
Yeah.
Which I happen to notice right here. Biohazard.
It came with it. I don't know. It just. I mean, we can do it without. What do you think looks better?
No, Mike,
I like the biohazard. I'm COVID conscious.
I like that, or I like a Mikey B face on it.
Oh, yeah.
We'll
should
do
switch
that,
it
or
to
we'll
the
do an
Mikey
open mic
defense.
podcast sticker or something, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll do something.
I just want to see your head
Maybe
spin
I'll just
around.
put a different Boys to Men CD there every week. Ooh, Keith Sweat, 12 play?
Nice.
No, as R. Kelly.
What
with
if we
12
get like
play.
a $5 Starbucks card for like anyone who can guess and let us know what CD they saw that week on it?
Huh.
House party, kid
Yeah.
and play.
Kid and play.
But then people don't fucking interact with us on social media anyway, so we'll just have a bunch
He's
of
like,
Starbucks
first, let's
cards.
get the
It'll be the same
subscriber
card.
numbers
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
No, it'll be the same card. Let's see how long the card goes for. The
First,
$1 $5
let's
card.
get
It's gonna be
monetized.
one person just like constantly staring at your video
Like
clips.
I'm in for that $5 card every week. Shit, it's gonna be like secretly. It's
Yeah.
like my wife.
Yeah, we'll
right?
just we'll buy our listeners. We'll fucking buy them. How about we get that
So I'm gonna get your
monetization?
attention one way or another.
How about we make some money from this podcast and we'll give these fucking dummies back their own money by gift cards? Be like, thanks for the money, you prick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just playing. I respect you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. All the knaves at home. Fucking cavemen. Anyways, that's it. Time to move on?
Yeah.
Let's do the open mic. Improved this week with un spinwheel más grande.
A bigger one that you can't read.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
You know Spanish, dude? It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. That's dope. So, it's pretty simple. You go first, spin it in either direction, give it a nice good spin. I'll hold the shaft and base for you.
Oh, you're the shaft holder now.
Yeah,
gotta do
I'm
whatever.
I'm the chicken licker. Whatever it lands on, we'll riff on it and
Stepped in. All right, let me do that. That was a terrible.
do it again. Do it again.
We get to make our own
Yeah.
choices here. Choose your own adventure.
Yeah, we always skip the ones Jason writes. It's fine. No, okay. Biggest kink.
There we go. Stepped in poop or biggest
So-
kink? What do we got?
Captain Pig.
So to explain this one, it's pretty self-explanatory. Biggest kink. What gets your engine running? What really gets that boner shooting up? Like what are you into? It doesn't have to be your biggest one, but we'd like to have your biggest one.
Oh man, just
I do a sexy voice while you
I'll do
describe
mine
it
if you
too.
want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my. This is my. If I was a '70s or a '60s singer's voice,
I'm getting like a little bit of like a
this is giving me
a
like
soul.
Oh, soul. Yeah, this is soul.
I would call you soul brother, but that feels racist.
It is racist.
Okay.
That's why I just went with
I
the
feel like-
genre. I
I feel
just
like-
went
I
with
feel
How
the
like-
about soul
genre.
associates?
When non-black people call me brother of any kind, I feel like it's just
Hey,
like, it's
brother.
Like, it's a sprinkle of nigga. Like this is like, hello, brother.
Yeah.
Dude, but also when a white guy says brother to me, I feel like he thinks I'm racist
Yeah.
with him, and I'm like, I'm not a part of that.
He's
dude.
like, no,
I'm
not brother, not
Like,
brother,
sorry.
distant cousin.
I sold out my motorcycle, sir.
I think from being around a lot of white guys like that, it's when they do the hey brother,
Brother,
like,
no, yeah, I had a guy
that
in
hard
college.
clap.
He was
comes
like
in, you know?
right here, and he would
Yeah.
click me up like, "Hey." I think one of the most offensive compliments I've ever been given from a white guy. He was like, "Yeah, you know when the South rises again, we're not
Whoa.
going to enslave you." I was like, "So we're friends?"
So that means I can trust you. Hey.
So we're allies.
Yeah, we're allies. You won't kill me.
So I can stay the night at your house. Was that fine tonight?
So you'll Anne Frank me if they come looking for us.
You hide me? Oh man.
Yeah.
As long as you bear children.
So what turns you on?
Oh, what turns me on?
What gets you going? What gets your motor running?
What gets me
He's
going?
taking notes here.
What
I
gets
think
your
I like
avocado squashed?
Oh, I like avocado. I'm a sick guy.
Squash
I
into
like
my
fucking.
neck.
I like fucking fruit sometimes. You ever had an avocado squish into your toes? Just that soft
I'm about
mushiness.
to.
Dude,
I'm curious.
I'll tell you
You
one
ever
thing.
stick your dick inside a bowl of guacamole? Lime juice especially. I like the spice inside my pee hole.
Nice. I want to piss out a line of fucking guac and cilantro. Yeah.
Avocado, don't stop.
Avocado. Oh, avocado. Don't stop, baby. I like to put salsa on my nipples.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Wow.
So he's into foods.
It's a hair removal system. If you get hot enough, it burns the nips.
It burns
nip
it
hairs
off. But I
off.
like to put like some hot pastor right there on my chest hair and let an old white woman lick it off.
Oh.
But then
Well,
she
he eats pork, so at least we know he's not one of those.
I don't eat pork. Old white women I fuck with eat pork.
And he was very clearly stating it was women. Yeah,
This is the women.
No, only.
I love pastor tacos.
So that's what turned you on. Pastor.
Pastor tacos.
I think what turned you on is old white women with a will that don't have a will that are about to die.
Old white women with enough money to hire a bunch of Mexicans.
Yes.
To make pastor tacos.
Yes. They don't understand the concept of power of attorney.
Sounds like his turn on is high credit scores.
Yes.
I like a woman that can get me out of debt.
Yeah.
There we go.
I like a black card. Okay. And not one that lets me say the N word, one that lets me buy anything.
To buy anything you want.
Yeah.
I like a life insurance with me as the beneficiary.
With no suspicions.
Beneferminary?
No suspicion. The beneficiary.
We need to
The
investigate you a little bit further.
Who is this guy? Oh, I'm the benefermin.
Oh man, I like a rich old white woman with no children.
Hell yeah. Or they're,
'cause she's
or
sad.
they're not involved with her
not-
day-to-day operations. Yeah.
He likes an old
So
white,
what are you doing with her mom?
He likes an old rich white woman with no kids because he knows she's sad enough to fuck him. Yeah, because she's alone.
She's
in the world.
alone.
Yeah,
And she
just
can
did-
finally accept her racism.
her and a bunch of cats and a little dog.
You could just enjoy that house more than she ever did. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I think
The
I have a
pool.
friend. I have this one comic friend. He has one of these jokes I like. He says, a lot of old women who are like born and raised in the 50s and the 60s in that time period. He's like, they really liked black guys, but they just couldn't fuck them until they were older because they had to wait for their racist dad and grandfather and brothers to
shit,
die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those are my
All the
type of
judgment
ladies.
had to be gone.
And I'm like,
They don't care if their kids know. They're like, shut the fuck up. You
I like
know?
the fucking type of women. She's
Yeah.
like, tell me I'm a bad girl. Tell me I'm a nigger lover. I'm like, oh,
We're going
too
far.
far. I
here.
say
Okay.
N-word
That's
lover,
the
Bretta.
title. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm like, calm down.
You imagine what happened if I made that? Tell me I'm a N-word lover as a title.
Oh my god.
That is never going to work as a
Never.
real.
Especially if I actually spelled it out as like, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
You have to put N-word.
I really want to
Not
put that
the
out.
N-word,
Yeah.
but
I don't
N-word.
I don't feel like we're going to see that clip on Reels.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it now.
It's going to get shown
I'm gonna
for
do it.
sure.
The world's
Immediately.
not ready for
No.
a black
Yeah.
guy to say
They weren't
nigger.
ready for all the other ones. Trust me, and some clips are watching, but I still have clips that have one view or no views. We literally have, and I'm sorry to this person, I won't name who's in this clip, but I mean it's easy to find out. And I love you, brother.
I love you, brother.
I love you, brother. Yeah. Woo, brother!
You got to crash it on your forehead now.
I wish I could cue that old music we had when we first started. Dum dum dum.
Yes.
Sounding like Carl's.
Come on down and get yourself some
I'm gonna
Bronco
find it and
Blue
put it
Buster.
over this part, but we literally have a video where someone that knows how to like build social media came on, and we cut out just him talking about building your social media as one view,
One.
and it's my view. I'm the one that watched it from my other account.
No one cares about this.
I didn't look at it because I was there. I remember it. You know, so
I have a memory of it.
it's right here.
What's your biggest kink or turn on, Jason?
Man, I'll tell you. It'd have to be. I don't know, man.
Oh man.
Someone that makes him feel smart.
It would
those
be. It
cheeks
would be.
red.
No,
Well, what's just something that, okay, I'll go, I'll tell you what, like when I thought this what mine was, leggings. I love leggings. Like yoga pants, mwah. But the thing I really like is stockings. Not fishnets, but like thigh highs.
Thigh highs.
Like thigh
I like
highs.
some thigh high socks.
Or the big white socks that have the
with the
stripes on
fucking
the top.
stripes at the top.
Okay,
I
stripes. It has to be striped.
I want to paint those stripes white with
Okay.
all my hot jazz.
Okay, how about this? How about-
Coltrane them bitches down for
How about
sure.
when you see just a little titty meat hanging out the bottom?
At the bottom?
A little bottom titty
What is
meat.
that called? Because this is cleavage. What is this? A little
Reverse?
little
Cleavage?
under boob.
That's
Underboob.
no,
Underboob.
no.
Little
This is
underboob?
cleavage. This is seepage.
Seepage.
I like the side boob too when you get the side just
Oh, yeah.
that right there
Yeah.
that cuts yeah
That's
know what,
enough,
mate? You
that's
know what?
enough to give you like.
yeah.
Oh, dude.
Like-
I love a little
Would you like
seepage
another drink,
tattoo.
ma'am?
You ever seen a seepage tattoo? Like when the
Yes.
tits just hang right
When
above
it-
like a
yeah.
perfectly designed thing that makes no
It's
sense.
like this sacred G shit that has like the line and the triangle.
That's like
and, yeah.
feathers and a beak and a face and a hat and a something. And
like,
a,
Look,
Makes
so
me
she got
feel
the
like an
Monopoly.
angel.
She got fucking Scrooge McDuck on her tits.
yeah, I hang out with a little more bustier women than you do, maybe.
I met
you
this
know?
emo Disney princess. She had like feathers and birds carrying her titties.
I'm already in, dude.
Nice.
I'm Marnie.
the Snow White of titties.
Yes.
Dude. And she was the snowflake of women.
Snowflake of women. She did a lot.
Now, to really get the appreciation for that tattoo, she's got to be like a B cup, C cup, right?
Oh yeah, you can't have them hanging.
They can't
have
be
'em hanging.
D's or bigger.
If they're D's, they're perky. That's super beautiful.
I love,
A regular D is really can stay perky. I feel
yes, the girl who told me she cut my dick off had
these
double
women have
D's.
good credit that
Well,
he's talking about. They got black
Double
cards.
D's,
Yeah.
perky as fuck. She didn't have the titty tattoo though. I wish she did.
yeah.
See, I'm okay without the titty tattoo, and also I love all titties, but my favorite is like that big B or C because it's longevity for me. All right, it's the structural integrity of the titty, the structural integrity.
Well, gravity doesn't seem to take
integrity.
over as fast.
Because it
on
can't.
those.
There's nothing to
Yeah.
grab.
Yeah.
There's nothing for
Yeah,
gravity.
because sometimes
to
those
fucking-
tits will disappear if they lay on their back.
yeah.
You
And
know?
then, like,
that's
they did
okay.
Yeah.
Because then I can pretend I'm gay for a minute, and then when she puts her arms down, I'm like, nah, I'm straight. I was
It's
kidding.
like you were in
I was just
Singapore.
kidding.
I was in Thailand for a second.
Tell me you're a little boy.
I just go to college every time you raise your arms. That's it. That's fine. I'm just experimenting. I didn't
shit.
mean it. It's okay. Don't shame me. Fuck you.
Yeah. This is going to come up in some years later.
Yeah, it's already coming up now from years ago. Anyways, another thing, and I'll get off the stuff because I know y'all don't care. Like what makes me horny because just everything that I mean, if I can get it up, I'll get.
Have you seen a woman?
Yeah.
Mike's feeling frisky today.
Willing women, no. I finally got my testosterone pills back in the mail. I was out for a few
There you
weeks.
go.
But that V that some women have right here on their hip, that leads like right there between their belly and their thighs, that just that V, that little dip in their hip. That freak nasty that when you dip, I dip, we dip, right? That little queso center right there on the hips.
Weird thing I got turned
Whoa.
on to back when I got the cock. I went to college on College Station.
Did you say back when I got the cock?
No, I got turned into back when I was in college.
Oh.
Nah.
That sounded like but maybe
I think we had a stutter. We had a stutter
I
for
think
a
you
second
stopped
there.
halfway through a sentence.
I got back in college when I got turned on the cock.
Those were the cock days. You know?
In
Yeah,
my
like
mind,
these chickens, dude, they were fucking hot.
I thought you,
They
I
were
thought
like
you meant like
rock-a-doodle-doo. I was like, a cock-a-doodle you too.
a cock-a-doodle you too is also a good name.
What's the jelly beans? The jelly bean dimples?
Jelly bean.
On the back, on the back,
on the
when they
back,
would
oh,
be
on
out.
the back,
Jelly
right
bean,
above where
little
tramp
thumb,
stamp,
little
That-
thumb holders.
Little thumb holes.
Yeah, that's so that you
Little
can center up
grips.
a tramp stamp perfectly right
Yeah.
there. So you,
Yeah.
so you can get a,
That's
a
where
Mr.
you align the tramp.
Mr.
That's where you put
Magoo
the
there,
like
Mr.
balancer
Monopoly.
before you like. What's the little thing when you're like setting up a foundation for a house to make sure it's like equal, the foundation set. That's where you put
yeah,
that
yeah.
thing when
Like
you
a
do it.
level with a string.
Yeah,
and
that's where you
and
level out the
pop it.
tramp before the tramp
Yep.
stamp. You're like, all right, stay there.
Right there.
They just pull back the
That's
G-string
your
and
chalk
pop
line.
it. The G-string leaves a line right there that centers it
That's your
out.
chalk line. Yeah.
Chalk line.
yeah, it's pretty straight.
And when they get larger after they have kids, you can set your coffee there.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Well, because you're not using the other thumb anymore. You're like just using the one thumb and like working it while you're doing
You are,
something
but
else
they're
too.
on the side now.
Side.
They're,
Like grippers.
which
They're
is
just
okay.
grippers.
I'm into that. Like
Yeah.
if that's what you have, 469-912-5377.
I like it one more handles.
Yeah. People are gonna like later on if this ever takes off. People are gonna get my number from this and they're gonna.
Somebody's gonna slow that
Somebody's
down.
gonna send me
That
a
was
bunch of
actually
dick
your
pics.
number.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. That wasn't my number. No,
No, don't call.
No, it was Furman's number.
281-330-8004.
Being named Mike, that guy has fucked my life up for a long. Literally, when was it? Fucking yesterday. No, Sunday. I was driving back from Oklahoma because I'm a comedian that does gigs in other places, but I stopped at the fried pie place in Ardmore. I never stopped there. There's always too much of a line. And it's just annoying, but. I get up, I order I asked to be cream pied, and I order it, and the lady's like, what's the name? And I was like, Mike. And like, it's been so long since someone's said any of that shit, didn't think about it. And she goes, who? And I was like, Mike. And she goes, who? And I was like, fuck you. And she goes, what? And I was like, 281-330-8004. Hit
Are
my
you
Jones up
fucking
on
with
low.
me?
I was like, look, everybody has forgotten that. Let's move forward. And if I say Mikey, I don't want to hear Mikey likes it. 'cause
Listen,
he fucking
back then,
doesn't,
hosts
okay?
didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all own me. And I
Yeah,
want to
they
get a
all own me.
motherfucking fried pie. Okay?
Also, weird thing, I was going to order, they have a pepperoni one, like a pizza one.
Yeah, I've gotten it before.
And I was like, what comes in it? And like, she's like, oh, it's like a pizza,
You said it's the place by
marinara.
Ardmore, right?
It's
it's that place. I know exactly
by
what you're
the
talking about.
Arbuckle Wilderness.
Yes, right.
But she goes, pepperoni. I was like, She goes, cheese, mozzarella, and she's named some other kind of cheese. I was like, well, that should be
Yeah,
it,
like
but
two
that's fine.
cheeses.
That's fine. And then she goes, the marinara. And then she goes, and onions. I was like, that's not a pizza. Who the fuck? You don't put, like, I get it if you ask for onions on a pizza, but just to make all of them with onions.
Now, it
like,
comes stock with the onions. I didn't
Always.
notice because I like onions
Yeah.
and I don't make a big deal out of
Only
it.
pizza.
Yeah, it's an onion pizza.
It's
That's
an
what-
onion pizza for
Yeah,
the
you wanna
onion nights out
we
there.
got onion pies. Who wants an
pie.
onion pie?
Listen, if you don't mind that kind of shit, and you don't
I
want to
call
share
my
your
ex-girlfriend. Onion pie.
hey, onion pie. It's your holes. It's your holes.
Who you on the phone with? Onion pie.
Oh, you down with OPP?
You down with OPP?
It's the places you sweat is why I'm saying that.
Onion
If you
pie.
want to get a pizza and not share it with somebody, I've learned that it's like you just get like a green pepper and olive or an
We were
onion,
roommates for years.
like an onion and peppers.
He made corned beef and cabbage for Christmas one year, and I
Yeah.
left. I was like,
badass
I'd
shit.
rather
I
see
was
my
just
family.
craving it. I was
I was
craving
just
it.
craving it.
I was craving it.
I was like, I'd rather see my family.
That was like
That's how
fucking,
bad I
it was
dealt
a
with this.
Thursday to me. I didn't give a shit. It was Christmas. Fucking, you were at my house. Fucking
Thursday, I ate corned beef and cabbage.
Gross. All right, we're gonna move
It's
on.
CNC Thursday.
I'm gonna give it a spin here. See, I don't feel like the other wheel would pick up the sound in the mic. I feel like this does. What does I say?
Devise a get-rich-quick scheme.
Devise a quick. Oh, I've been thinking about this, and
Here
I
we go.
actually have one. I don't
It's
have
not
to
this
research.
We
podcast.
got something to talk about. No,
This
it's
podcast.
not.
So everybody send me $1, and I'll have $17.
I'll show you how to podcast properly.
Okay, and I think I've pitched this on here before, but I was talking about this with somebody this
All right.
weekend.
Have you refined it a little?
Not really.
Okay.
But you know how like in Japan, hold on. Don't worry, it's AIDS.
Nice.
You know how like in Japan they'll buy like used underwear from
Yeah.
hot girls?
Absolutely.
I was thinking about just getting like a hot girl bunch of pictures from like her Instagram. And just say, and then buying a bunch of panties and wearing them and like going running, and then just saying I'm that girl and just sell those panties, dude.
So Mikey B will wear girl panties all the time, but that's your side hustle.
Only while you run.
Yeah. Why are you wearing panties, dude? I'm at work right now. All right, don't. My
This
boss
is where
is
I
coming.
sweat.
Yeah.
People are talking about they're like good set, this and that, blah blah blah, wrestling, all that.
I'm like,
hey,
hold on a second. I'm
they're
picking
like,
out a
hey.
thong wedgie.
Hey, are you wearing a fucking thong, bro?
Playing pickup basketball.
Not because I like it. I'm trying to turn you on.
Yeah, but it gives the freshest smell that the Asians love. They just love it over there.
They,
you know?
and I get it. And I've said this on here before. I was with a girl who she had great vagina, but there was no smell or flavor. It was like I was licking her fucking elbow crease. Like
Nah, dude, you gotta-
she's
you
always
gotta
like, I like
spice it
a little funk. I
You
like
gotta spice it
a
up.
little spice.
You're like,
Yeah,
you like
spice it up,
do
dude.
a shower every other day and let's try some
I'm
stuff
like, hey,
out.
why don't you take a lap around the house a couple times? I'll come back and I'll
I
finish
like,
up here.
I like a little flavor with
Yeah,
my pussy.
yeah, dude. I don't want a turkey burger.
I like seasoned vagina, madam.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that
I
gives
don't-
you the idea if they're like one of those ones that are like fucking like cold all the time and shit. It's always like their pussy's
mean a woman?
Yeah, their pussy's always in the refrigerator, maybe. You know, so it's just like you know it's not gonna have any flavor.
Yeah, but then
You
it would taste
can't-
like whatever's in the refrigerator.
Can't eat no pussy
So
when
it would
it's
taste
thawed
like
out.
mustard and old. It would taste like mustard and old Chinese food. Everything in the fridge tastes like everything else in the fridge.
well, that's your fridge.
You should taste the pussy I have in my fridge, dude.
This is why I like
It
to throw
tastes
my
like Coors Light cans. It's fucking weird.
This is why I like
Hey.
to throw my pussy on a skillet with some fresh bell peppers and onions before I eat.
There we go.
Ooh,
Nice.
little
That's how
tacos.
you know nobody wants to share it with you, right? Because nobody wants peppers and onions.
No one wants peppers and onions.
I'll pick peppers and onions out of some pussy. Okay, I got no problem picking it out of
The
some.
pussy make the peppers and onions taste better.
And I like pepper and onion flavor. I just don't want the texture.
So pussy, that's pepper and onion flavored.
It's the perfect texture, so I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like when I get fajitas, I don't have them cook it without the peppers and onions because I like the flavor.
Yeah.
I just don't like the way they like worm around in my mouth. Ugh, I don't know.
No, this is the key. You got to throw the pussy in a skillet a minute before you throw the onions in there. So
Well,
they
you
don't
gotta melt the
soften up.
butter first, I mean-
of course, butter, some minced garlic.
Yeah. Ooh. A little bit of ghee, maybe. You know.
Some ghee butter.
Yeah.
I
Some ghee
don't know if my
butter.
stomach can handle this pussy.
I had to put my pussy on a fresh French roll.
I'm black puss intolerant.
I tried. I tried to be pussy intolerant. I couldn't do it.
You got to get rich quick scheme.
Get rich quick scheme. Selling drugs to comics.
I can tell you,
What else you got?
it probably is not that quick, to be honest with you.
Like,
That's
just start
Especially the
booking.
ones that only do comedy, right?
And if you want more people to talk to you that you don't like, say you sell drugs to comics. Okay, you'll be
Nah,
fronting
get rich
everything.
quick scheme. I'm actually gonna do the same thing that you're doing, but I'm just gonna set up I just take pictures of of my girlfriend's feet.
Feet.
Yeah,
Feet
and
is a market.
And then just like post them on like and just start an OnlyFans account. Like you never have to post a face picture. I just have to post one face picture. It doesn't even have to be hers.
There's a market for feet. There's a
Dude,
market
I
for
had
feet.
somebody that wanted to film my feet. It was a dude, and like, but he came at it like he was going to this film school, and he was doing they wanted like just like a short student film for his whatever resume reel or whatever. And he's like, it's in public and it's outside. And I was like, so what are we doing? He's like, just wear like some old shoes. And then he's like, yeah, we'll just be filming your feet. And I was like, dude, if you want to jack off on my feet, just tell me how much you're going to pay me. Like, I don't have to touch your dick for that. That's fine. Like, if you want, whatever, dude. I've stepped in dog shit. That's got to be worth some being come on.
Yeah, I mean, if your dick's touching my feet, that's not gay. I mean,
No,
that's,
his dick isn't. No, his dick wouldn't even touch it. I just and like you can't even really aim with cum. So I mean, if it lands on, it does, and if it doesn't, hey, I just got paid for nothing.
I mean, if a dick touches your feet, is that gay? If you
It's
massage,
only gay if you enjoyed it.
if you massage.
Well, I mean,
the
who
dick
doesn't
with
enjoy
your
a
feet.
warm embrace from a friend? I mean,
If the dick is the aggressor on the feet, I feel like you're just like you can be. It's questionable, but if you like start massaging the dick with your feet, that's gay.
who said it? What are you? I like that you went just a little further.
First it was just dick on foot. Now it's like dick in between toes.
It's just the impression. It felt like it was ending in that direction, so I was just going to help it get there.
Always
Now
ends
this
with the
guy's
dick
tying a
between
cherry
the
stem with
toes.
my toes.
Anytime we talk about feet, dick ends up between toes.
Well, I mean,
I think I know a guy. I don't think he's selling feet pictures, but I think I'm Facebook friends with a guy. I think that's one of my favorite parts about Facebook. Is like I'm Facebook friends with a bunch of people and you see the drama between them. So this guy apparently, like, we all went to high school together. This guy DMs this chick because she's been posting like gym pics and she looks like Padam and Padu everywhere.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's like, send me some
wait,
pics of you.
she's Indian.
Nah. No, she's Cherokee.
Well, tomato, potato. Okay.
The sound effects sounded a little like foreign language-ish a little at first. So
She's
you know.
exotic.
4K.
5D.
Anytime someone says exotic or tiny, all I can think is 4K.
Dude, I want to go out there. Because I seen some weird shit on TLC
Y'all
earlier
know.
today that I kind of want to bring up now since I'm talking to people. But
Are we talking about the little girl?
Yeah.
I have that shit like recorded. I want to watch the show. My wife and I want to watch
It's
it.
so interesting.
I know.
It's only 2 episodes out right now,
I'm
but it's an
Ashley Ray
interesting
or
watch.
something? Amber
It's an
Ray,
interesting-
Ashley Ray?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's interesting. But like, so this
Do you
guy,
know about this, Mike?
Yeah, the chick. She's a little person.
she's the
That's-
size of an 8-year-old.
She's the
she
size
looks
of an
like
She
an
stopped
8-year-old.
growing up
Like,
past
if you
like
see
looking
her,
age.
Yeah,
she's an
she's
8-year-old.
a full-grown
Vapes,
person, and she
drinks.
She's like, if you close up on her, you're like, oh, she's pretty hot, and then you back up, and you're like, I'm in trouble. Like I shouldn't have said that.
shit.
Yeah, like, ooh. That's the sound that sums it up.
Well, this is the thing. She's looking for love and independence, and I want to see who.
No, no one
How
can.
can I?
Because
How
like,
can I enter?
I'm watching it with my homegirl earlier, and we're like watching it, and she's like, we're like, any guy who's into her physically,
Sus.
you're sus. Like, there's
Sus.
no way you're having sex with this girl, and you're like, she has such a good personality. Like,
You're like, and it's totally legal, bro.
You do that with
It's
every girl,
legal.
anyways. At least this one gets you on TV.
not while I'm having sex. No. Like, you'll be looking at this. I'll be looking at that like I'm going to jail.
Yeah, because
Or at least you're on Family Watchdog somewhere. You're on the radar.
You're
Well,
on
I,
the
don't say it
radar.
during, I wouldn't say it during sex anyways, because I'm usually busy saying ow and banana. Stop.
She's like a nicotine patch for pedophiles. It's
So-
like, do you not want to commit a crime? Fuck her.
I'm not a pedophile, but how do I enter to enter this woman?
Yeah.
Terrible, dude.
Yeah.
I did that just to say enter twice. Okay, I'm not into it. 469-912-5377. If you watch podcast, hit me
There
up.
it is.
Anyways,
Nah, dude. But off that, but I'm watching. So this guy, he DMs this chick, and he offers to pay her like $20 for some pictures, and she's like, "You're just trying to start an OnlyFans account," and he's like, "You're damn right."
he offered $20, not even a percentage. That's a bad businessman.
You only had to work for like a second to take the picture.
He's like, "Do you know how many men I have to convince that this is you?" I have to use other pictures of other women.
Hey, will you also put a sign next to it saying, "I think you're hot, Jonathan"? Also,
I need you to hold a newspaper with today's date.
But also, she's just short, right? Like she looks like a mature woman, not a pure mature.
No,
because that's
no,
that's
only,
a
no,
no.
she doesn't.
no.
She looks like a kid.
She's-
She looks like,
Looks
a
like a kid.
Only in the face. When it's close up, she
Close
looks
up.
like a young lady.
yes.
I'll say that. She looks like a young
What's
lady.
this, what's this girl's name? Let's
22.
technology.
I am Ashley Ray.
Yeah.
RAE. I am
Let me
Ashley
turn
Ray.
off my airplane.
She looks like a young lady. Because
I'm not
like,
gonna
as
stop.
I was watching the show, like seeing her put on makeup
Ashley
and get
Ray.
ready to go, I'm like, oh my gosh, she looks like such an adorable young lady. Like, it's like, oh, who let this little kid play in
Ashley
makeup?
Ray.
Like,
You might have to do the show name. I am Ashley Ray.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, there you are. There she is.
Wait, nope, that's a bunch of different Ashley Rays. They're full.
Yeah, Ashley Ray.
These
sounds
are
like a
full
good
size.
porn
I think,
star
I think
name,
it starts
too.
with an S too.
These are full
Oh,
size.
Shayna Ray.
Something.
Man.
I am.
These are full size. I was
Shauna
looking
Ray.
for fun
Shauna Ray.
size.
I am Shauna Ray. Just say I am Shauna Ray.
I am Shauna Ray.
Like,
Images. Let's see.
I'm gonna let you guys
that's,
go on a perverted tangent while I go to the bathroom.
that's a kid thing right
that's
there.
a kid, bro.
But think of things to talk shit about Jason while he's out of the room.
Look at Jason. We're talking shit about people
I
taking
am
pisses.
Shauna Ray.
Look at you, you weak bladder motherfucker. I think he pissed
It keeps-
himself on his way out.
It keeps not doing it right because I gotta switch to iPhone. I am Shauna Ray.
Well,
Here's some information about
Shut up. We can't have you on here. You're gonna cancel my podcast. No, that's a child. She looks like a child.
that's a child. No, she hasn't
I did
grown
see the
since she
preview of
was
this,
8.
and I thought that too. I was like, anybody like her face does kind of look
this
like
is the most adult she looks like, and it's because of the makeup.
yeah,
But
and
it's like-
because
it
you
still
can't
looks like a
see
teenager
the
getting ready
rest
for
of her
prom.
body, except you can tell her head barely goes past the back of that chair. But her face does kind of look like a bitchy 27-year-old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
She looks
but-
like a fucking kid.
No.
It's a kid. It's a. I don't know.
No, I
It's a
changed
show
my
that makes
mind.
me feel bad.
She's so hot, and I have to fight you now because you're talking about my love,
my love. I feel
my
for
milk
her.
of magnesia.
It's so terrible. She can't live by herself because like creepy people exist, so she can't never have an apartment on
Very
her own.
unsafe. Yeah.
Very unsafe. She has to live with her parents. I can't even make punchlines about it because it's just like
And how do you face her parents? And you're like, yeah, your daughter's a great personality.
she's
I
a
love your
great
daughter.
personality. And when I
Dog
fuck
trying
her,
to make it out here.
I just like jackhammer
Is that-
the whole time.
I'm really into your daughter, sir. We're gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese, and then we're gonna go to Putt Putt.
I promise you, she's never
Yeah.
gonna have to pay for a meal ever again.
Yeah.
I'm glad I missed most of that.
Yeah, you are. We both flipped. We're really into her now.
I'm on her side. I feel for her as
It's
a
terrible.
as a
It
person.
sucks.
Totally.
But like, I feel weird. Like,
I do too. But I want
Yeah,
to see it.
I feel weirdly turned on. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel exactly like you.
I
I'm
want
turned on.
to like, should I join a quiet secret Facebook group now?
Like,
like you're gonna like follow the fans of the show page
And be
you
like,
know?
all right, so
like if she was full height though, she
how
wouldn't
many of
look
you guys
like that.
want to meet
Dude.
at this Starbucks?
Right?
If she was full height, but then they're like, there's a picture, and I feel weird even clicking on this. Like I should have went incognito on my Windows before I clicked on that.
yeah, you weren't
But
thinking.
like at the beach
You weren't
there, and I
thinking.
was like, "That's you look like that sucks.
So ironically,
sucks.
Can't live alone. You can't just
Can't live
date
alone.
anybody."
No.
You can't just go out in public because this is the thing that made me laugh, and this is why I just really felt bad for her. She was like, they were at a beach, and the director sucked because she was like, I hate being around kids. And then the next scene is like her surrounded by kids. So you know the
They all
directors
wanna
are
play
like,
with her and
they're like,
shit.
yeah, go by the kids. And like,
You know
yeah,
the
they all wanna play
directors
with her.
were like, hey,
she
go
looks
hang
like a cool kid because like all other kids, oh my gosh,
Yeah,
she
because
looks,
she's got a vape pen and a fucking edible.
yeah, she's fucking just drinking margaritas. They're like,
Yeah.
big kid
She's got
drinks.
a bottle of tequila that's 2 inches taller than her, and they're like, "Oh, let's hang out with this lady."
They're like Jonathan likes you. She's like, I'm twice his age.
She's
It's
like, I'm
fine.
literally 3 times as fucking.
And he's like, "Well, I'm 3 times as tall as you." So
So
Yeah.
ironically, today on TikTok, I was marketed somebody else who's like her, and it's
Fucking A.
this chick named
is it a stripper?
Tiny Toxic.
Tiny toxic.
Yeah.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of.
And
That's
she's-
the one I thought of when you brought her up.
Yeah,
of her.
she's super small too. I mean, she's very short also, and look up Tiny Toxic, and she's just. But now, she tries to be sexual with that
Well,
shit.
there's
That
one that
would
was a
make me
stripper, and
mad
now
as
she's
hell.
trying to be
It's
like reality star.
creepy.
That's someone searching for a sugar daddy.
And she also
I
has
just
like.
pulled up frogs.
Oh yeah, no. So it has. Maybe she's just not on the
It's
radar
tiny.
yet.
It's tiny something, but I know what you're talking about because I saw she was suggested to me on like Instagram, and I
Yeah.
looked through her page, and she looks more like an adult, but she's
She does
just
videos
short.
with kids too, to show how tall she is and stuff too.
The
but,
one I saw was like
yeah.
a
but she
stripper.
dances like
who's-
provocatively. She has a lot of
I hope she's not
provocative
dancing
dancing.
provocative with kids.
She's actually kind of doing a.
The little kids
It's a
getting
little
their first boners.
questionable. It's a little questionable.
Whoa, let's
Yeah.
move on. Let's get out of here. We're getting tight on time.
Speaking of crime stories,
yeah.
right?
As they would say.
You guys might not believe this, but we're just now getting to the crime segment because now it's time for some crime stories.
Time for crime stories, bitch. Time for crime stories, bitch.
So we've got CNN reporting a real story here in case anyone wants to say it's not real.
Yeah, TikTok. Stop saying we're fake news. It's like Donald Trump is TikTok because every time I post one of these, it says fake news, bullying, and some other bullshit. I don't know. I can't read that good, but it's
You have a
bullshit.
song about it too,
University.
I have a song on Spotify. Y'all look up "I Can't Read" by SKR.
It's probably not
SKR.
spelled correctly.
I can't read good.
I did speak to text when I put it in Spotify.
They figured it out for him. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
AI takes care of it. All right, so we got NYPD making an arrest after a woman spit on a 12-year-old Jewish boy.
Why'd you have to bring up he was Jewish? I mean, he already controls the weather.
I think the scenario and the situation probably contribute.
Okay.
So, okay.
All right.
New
All
York
right.
City, first off.
Well, I mean,
Is
it's,
it bad that I want to know the ethnicity of the woman? Like, what's that?
It's a white lady.
So white lady. I'm
White
thinking like,
How
is
did
she
you not know?
German?
I knew it was
Is she
a white
Italian?
lady.
Like we're in New York, but like, so New Yorks are not just white. They're like,
White
I'm fucking Italian, New York, bro. I don't know.
So, okay, so
or
the
they're
lady,
like light-skinned Puerto Rican.
They're like
They just don't want to
light-skinned
get pulled
Puerto
over. Or it's Polish.
They're like,
They're like,
is it, more,
fucking
is,
Jew.
it, no, is it more acceptable if it wasn't a white lady, though? You know, like, I mean, like a Puerto Rican chick, a black chick.
I don't know why.
I'm not lying. If it was a
Indian
black chick, I just
chick,
want to know. I can imagine her calling him so many fucking slurs, and
Dude.
it's slightly
But
entertaining to me.
nobody harbors that hate quite like white
No, it's
people
just
do.
entertaining.
Just like white people
Black
do. Nobody
ladies,
harbors it that much.
black ladies have the hardest hate
I have
out
the
there,
most
dude.
harshest comebacks.
I think that they know that they can get
Also-
arrested out on the streets spitting on people,
Yeah,
though.
but-
And white bitches have a sense of entitlement thinking they
Black
can
ladies be
just do
wild
whatever
though
the
too,
fuck they
dude.
want.
And also, if it was a black lady, I'd kind of already be on her side.
Okay.
I don't know
Me
why.
too, by
because
default,
because I can
and I
hear her
know
talking
why.
shit, and I know it's hilarious, and I know that she wouldn't just spit on him. I know that she like fuck you say, and then she starts spitting on him.
Before
Sorry
she
if
even-
that's
You think it's the
racist,
kid's
but-
She
fault?
was, there's like 3 punchlines before she spits on him if she's a black person.
Oh, dude.
Like,
You got to do 3 takes, so when they show the video on the news, they got a good one to show.
yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone's laughing, and they're like,
Professional.
she spit. That's kind of funny still.
Yeah.
There's a small chance that this story might be one-sided because I don't remember like an interview of
the media is controlled by the Jews.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's CNN. So,
Well, Jews control the weather. Go ahead.
all right. So the woman is identified as 21-year-old Christina Darling. Is her name
Ooh.
Christina Darling?
Oh, Miss Darling
I have
would
a picture
never
of
do
her.
such a thing.
Oh, that is no darling of a woman. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
That
she
looks-
didn't spit on a
you know
couple
what?
of Jews.
You know what I like though? I do like her Nike hoodie.
I was gonna say.
Same.
I love that Nike
Yeah.
hoodie. I almost ordered it, but I'm gonna get all Fetsy. It's
like
fake,
mustard.
but it's
Is that
cheaper.
Dijon? You
That's
know?
like it's like a brown
Rust.
mustard. But like
That's
just
not even a
looking
real
at her,
one.
let
She
me
got
see her
that out
again.
of bodega.
Let me see. Let me see her again. She looks like her name is.
New York City.
It's in New York. I'll
She looks-
spit on you if you don't give me a discount.
That's a bad name. Christina Darling. She looks like her name is Emily.
Emily.
Not Emily.
She's got girth
yeah.
to it.
It's like Stephanie. Or
She's got the butt crack
Stephanie
hair.
Saliva.
She you know, the picture that was taken on CC footage is she looks like she was like in a hurry somewhere too.
Is she,
possibly.
is she a dog walker? Looks like she has a bunch of
She
leashes
looks
or
like she's
purses.
just in a hurry to get where she's going, and she ain't got no time for no Jew kids to get in the way.
Whoa, babe! Hey, they're gonna stop serving. I know you can't have any sausage at 10:30.
I know
or
you
ever,
can't have any
But
sausage.
McDonald's is almost done with breakfast. Get out of the way, Jew boy. I need some sausage in me.
I got a $2 special on my app for McDonald's. Get the fuck out of the way.
I got a BOGO on sausage McGriddles.
Hey, I'm gonna
bitch.
go get it the Aki way. Let me.
Hey, move your latkes. I want hash browns.
All right, 21-year-old Christina Darling charged with multiple counts of including aggravated harassment as a hate crime, hating in a manner injurious to a child, and menacing.
Injurious. That's what they said.
What's
This is
the
how
hate
I'm
crime?
reading the word.
Wait, so hate crime?
Just so you know.
So it's a
Yes.
hate crime against a child?
Yes.
Is
Here-
this the same woman spitting on a Jewish boy?
So yes,
No,
it
yeah,
is.
that's her. That's her.
Yes, Christina Darling.
We're still in the same spot we were
notorious
in a minute ago.
young man Jew spitter. You know.
This is a notorious Jew spitter.
So New York City Police Department arrested her.
She-
accused
hey,
of
hold on,
spitting
hold on.
She's
yeah.
been
I'm
spitting
sorry.
on Jews.
It was outside of the
67.
synagogue too.
I'm sorry, but I love alliterations. But she's a Hebrew hawker.
She's a heat hawker. Yeah. Okay.
It sounds worse when you shorten it, but it's just the same word.
Yeah, it was faster. I just took the shortcut.
I wish I
I
could.
just cut through the yard.
This is the thing. She was trying to speak Hebrew the whole time. She was like, and then like it didn't work out, and then she just let it out.
She wasn't spitting on him. She was trying to communicate.
She was
with
just
him.
trying to make a connection. Like that.
She wasn't sure how the hock and the hook worked, so
This is what's wrong with Americans.
She wasn't spitting on him. She was saying his last name.
She was like, "What'd you say your name was?"
So the incident
I
took
can't put this
place.
episode up. I don't know if I can put this up.
Cancel these men.
Cancel these
men.
people.
All right, so the incident took place last Friday when the woman allegedly approached 3 children outside the synagogue. They were legit at the
It was
synagogue.
a spit by.
Yeah. So she was walking. I mean, it's ballsy. You know?
Yeah.
Police said she shouted some anti-Semitic statements before spitting on the boy and walking away.
It doesn't say what the statements are.
The children, well, no, not specifically. But the children were not injured.
That's what I
Thankfully.
wanted.
Thankfully, there was no COVID
Well, I
spread.
mean, we don't know. Their tests haven't come back yet. So
Now, they did report that the young man did say that the woman's spit smelled like she was eating poop.
fuck that little kid. Get that bitch, you little
He had
kid.
to make sure he got the last word on that one. It smelled like she was eating poop.
He's like, that shit eating bitch smell on me.
Dirty Americans.
The person said that who was the father of the kid said that he responded to the woman saying, "Leave my sister alone, you bitch."
Who said that? One of the little kids.
Yeah, the father of the child
the father.
was saying that the woman was saying those statements and directing them to the daughter mostly, I guess, and the kid. And the young man was like, "Leave my sister alone, you bitch." And that prompted the suspect to spit in his face and say, "We will kill you all, and we know where you live, and we'll make sure we get you next time."
Who the fuck is we? And what do you mean next time?
Yeah.
Were you in the first or the last
And-
war?
It's the spitters of New York.
Yeah, unite against these Jew children.
Dude,
They're gonna grow into Jew adults and run the world.
I know that we can't use this title, but welcome to the Apocalypse.
Oh no!
Welcome to the
Wow.
Apocalypse.
I have to say,
Hebrews beware.
I have to say, there was more things that she said in the article, and I simply refuse to repeat what it was that
Can
she
I
said.
repeat 'em?
No,
It's
it involved Hitler and other shit and stuff like that.
That's what. That's the juice. That's
This
the
lady,
potatoes
no,
we
this,
want.
I'm not going
Give
to
us
repeat
one.
what
Just
this
give
lady
us
said.
one.
She just said,
wanna know
yeah,
one.
obviously Hitler should have killed all of you, blah, 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 all that kind of
Whoa,
stuff. You know, shit
come
like
on.
that.
If they
Also-
would have killed all of them, she would have no Jews to spit on.
It's true.
Like she should look
And
on
then
her
who are
bright
you going to
side.
spit on?
I think that's what she wants, Furman. I think that's what she wants.
I gotta tell you, black people are probably the good candidate right after that for her to walk around spitting on then Puerto Ricans, especially in New York.
Well, nobody cares about Puerto Ricans in New York. I mean,
Well, truth be told, I didn't know what part of New York she lived in, though. Actually, that could be a loaded question there. So
yeah. Hey, maybe you know what? I was kidding about the Puerto Ricans. Puerto Rican girls, you're hot. Puerto
No,
Rican
they're hot.
dudes, like, slow down when you talk. It's
Yeah,
too much.
they're good dancers.
But,
All women.
yeah,
You're
they're pretty good. But like, maybe she lives in like a Puerto Rican neighborhood and she's scared of those people. I don't mean those people. Ugh. Anyways, but maybe she's
Cancel
like
these
scared
men.
of cancel these men. But maybe she went to the like Jewish neighborhood because she knew it was an easier target.
Maybe.
Because it sounds like she was going to commit a hate crime that day, no matter what.
Well, she's like all the Jewish kids are out here with their long curls and their long trench coats,
think
dancing
they-
around
No,
and
plot
stuff. You know.
twist. She's in the middle of a gang war between the Jews and the Puerto Ricans.
Oh, this was a,
And the Puerto Ricans was like, you have to choose a side.
Yeah.
And so she spit on him in front of like 10 Puerto
hey,
Ricans.
show your loyalty, bitch.
That's the part that they're not reporting. Are the 10 Puerto Ricans across the street
That's what I'm
drinking
saying. We're not really
Modelo's.
getting her side of the story. All we know is what she
I don't
did.
think her side of the
It's
story
like
fucking
it's spit in, spit out.
Maybe she tripped on Ibrahim's locks, and then she was just pissed about that.
If convicted, her punishment could land her in prison 5 to 10 years and a $25,000 fine.
Wow. Well,
Think about it. When
you
she
know
gets
what'd be
inside.
hilarious is for her prison time, she selects the kosher meal.
Specifically,
I actually don't like hot dogs. So
I've converted and
she converts to Judaism while she's in jail.
Yeah, she wants the Kabbalah. You wanna read it?
No, she wants to control the weather. That's what she
That's
wants.
what-
Yeah.
I was taking a completely different turn. I was thinking about the loogie she's gonna have to hawk up to prove her street kid when she gets locked up. She's like, "You damn right, I hate Jews."
Yeah. In prison, she takes the loogie. She doesn't give them. She's gonna have to do a lot worse than get a loogie in the face in prison. You better get used to riding a broomstick. I don't mean you're turning into a witch. I want to know what she said.
I wanna
Do
know
you
what she
have it
said.
though, so you can show me off, and then I'll,
Yeah,
and then
I
I'll
just
come
wondered if
back
she,
on and
totally.
say it after.
That's one if
Totally.
she like spit on him, they like immediately yelled "Hide Hitler."
I started doing the arm shit and stuff. Yeah.
Ah.
Like in unison, just hawking them out.
Like, what if she like did a full marching fucking drill, like that and shit?
I would be like, this is fucking Charlie Chaplin? What's
Like,
going
she's
on
obviously
here?
mental. This lady's got mental problems here, but she's got good fashion. I'll tell you that.
She
That
had a nice
fucking
hoodie.
hoodie was tight.
It was a dope hoodie. I'd say I
Yeah.
got like 3 pairs of shoes. I mean, I can go blue and go. Yeah, there's a lot of colors that would actually.
Yep, those go with my
all
Pollens.
white.
Yep.
The Pollens, yep. I got the reverse Pollens. I don't know. I just made that up. But they look similar.
Say, I don't remember no reverse Pollens.
Yeah, I know because I'm the only one that got them. You don't even know. Wow, that's crazy. We'll get all this up. I'm also starting to separate these crimes and put them separately on there. But wow,
Not bad.
we came up with like 9 names, and I don't even know which one. Oh, cancel these men.
Cancel these men.
Cancel these guys.
Cancel these guys. Cancel these men.
these people.
Cancel these men.
They should cancel those people.
Cancel those people.
Anytime you just say,
More bitter.
Oh, cancel these people.
Cancel these
if
people.
you just finish
these
any
people.
sentence with those people.
Cancel those people.
You sound very Jordan Peele movie-ish.
Hey.
Yeah.
We're
You can
part
only
of
say those people
now.
while squinting your eyes.
Dude, do you remember that Dave Chappelle skit? The biggest one, the fucking was it Clayton Bigsby?
Oh yeah,
Blind
Oh, yeah.
Klansman.
Yeah.
That like when they pull up, he pulls up to those white kids and he calls them the N-word. And they're like, oh, they call and
They're like, hell yeah.
I had that happen to me. But somebody called me a wetback, and I wasn't even upset. I was like, you could tell I'm Mexican, bro. Like, thanks, dude.
Hey, it shows.
Yeah.
This shows.
I was like,
yeah.
Orderly, Holmes. Simone way. Hell yeah. Oh, that's it. We're done. That was fun, man. Thank you for coming. Why don't you tell people where they can find you?
Dude, yeah, find me on Facebook. I'm just a regular guy on Facebook, so Furman fucking Lee. Oh, just Furman Lee, and I got a page, comedy page. I post comedy clips and stuff I do on the internet there.
Nice.
Furman Lee, and yeah, just find me on Instagram. I got a TikTok. I don't post there, but I'm gonna start posting there, and just follow me, and I'll got some stuff upcoming.
Hell yeah.
You
look
got
out.
any other shows coming up you want to promote right now, or you want to
no
get the date
shows
straight?
Nah, getting days straight right now. Life of a struggling artist.
Yeah.
But I love it. But come out to a show, find me on the internet, and I'll post a show and come out. I promise you I'll make you laugh.
He'll like come out of the dark corner and greet you if you're sitting at the bar and you're like,
Yeah,
man, I was here for Furman. Anybody seen Furman?
Hey, just step out of the dark corner. How's your credit?
Hey, if you're an old white woman, please come out. I'll make you laugh.
You're
I'll make you
cordially
come.
invited.
I'll make you forget about the children who haven't talked to you in years.
He'll make you as happy as Betty White, boy. I'll tell you.
I got one question for you. What's your tab name under?
Oh, my dad.
What's that tab under? What's that tab?
What's
the
that
last
tab
name?
under?
What's
Hey,
the
what's
last
that
name?
credit score, girl?
Hey, McGillicuddy wants me to get 3 shots of tequila.
Hey, they just need to hold this card so we can get drinks without paying every time.
I just want to know if you can sign off on this PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
And also this Mazda 5.
This is Mazda 5.
Girl, I'm going to take them keys from you. You ain't doing good. I'm going to drive us around. Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna promote my stuff. Actually, do me a favor. Open that little drawer right there. I think that's where it is. Is there a box? Yeah, get that wooden box out and set it up here on the table where everybody can see it. And I'm gonna have you start the music for us. I'm trying different ways to see what's the best for us. No, don't open it. Don't open it. Just flip the switch there. Okay, well, it's broken.
Snakes were supposed to jump out at you.
I flipped that shit, scared him up. I was just like,
I took the batteries out to put in my Fire Stick remote. So that's what happened. Yeah. I am a fucking
Screwing everything up
for the rest of the Americans. Oh man, I wish some fucking racist lady would spit in my face right now, because I fucking deserve it, and
call
I can
you a
accept
fucking
that.
wetback.
Dude, she can call
He's
me.
like, Trump should have built that wall.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, put me on the other side of that wall, sis. All right,
Sis.
brother.
Sister.
I took the batteries out. Basically, when you flip it this way, a little fucking arm comes out and like just fucking pushes it back and then closes. It's a lot cooler with the
Chinese
batteries,
pop-up
but we said some funny stuff, so I can't really edit this part out. So just know that I fucked up, and that's my bad. So instead, we'll do it the way we've
It
been
would have
doing
been
it.
excellent. Just know it would have been so.
It's going to be great
Good.
next week. Nobody
It's
tell the
funnier
next
that way
guest.
for me.
Yeah. But, okay, start the music for us. Just point anywhere in the room. Boop, boop. There we go. We'll do it in post. Oh, you got your jazz all over Jason, dude. You just sash mode his nips.
Dude, yeah.
But yeah, find me on social media at Mikey B the Comic on Instagram, Facebook. just go to my Instagram. You can find my Facebook. My Instagram is better. You can't find me on TikTok, but TikTok is literally dick blocking everything I fucking do.
Yeah.
Same with the podcast at the Open Mic Podcast there and on Instagram. I do have some shows coming up this week. Actually, this will be out tomorrow, just so you know. But this Friday, the 28th or whatever the fuck of January, I'll be at the Ruins in Deep Ellum, opening for Vince Augustus. A friend of mine is a rapper, asked me to do the show. I actually have some songs with him. I'm not doing music there, but I wouldn't say no.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy. But also, I don't remember what I wrote or my lyrics, so hopefully he's got a prompter. But also, February 12th, I will be, that's Houston. You guys don't care. And then sometime in February, I'm back at Comedy Arena, and I got some other shit coming up that I can't remember right now. But check out the podcast at the Open Mic Podcast, MIKE. That's on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and the Twitter.
Open Mic 5000 still.
Okay, well,
I mean, I haven't checked it in like 2 months, but
you know what? I don't even put the Twitter shit on anything. We could delete the Twitter. I don't care. Fuck Twitter.
no, I like to leave it there just to talk shit to celebrities
Keep it
and
there.
stuff.
Okay, yeah, make sure you do it on something
make it
that
an open
could
journal.
fuck us both.
Absolutely.
Over. Yeah,
Absolutely.
leave it there. But that's it. You guys got anything else?
that's it.
Nah, dude, thank you guys for having me.
I appreciate it. Thanks for coming out,
It was a
dude.
great episode, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great. He only says that to the black comics that come in. So, I mean,
I
yeah.
So
hear
we've
you
only
usually
had-
call him brother.
Yeah. Are you inviting me over?
Thanks for coming on, brother.
all right. Well, bye.
Cancel these
peace
men.
out.
See ya.
Cancel these people.